reformed from that.
Yeah, same. Exactly. If a guy has a problem with that, then he shouldn't be with me.
Yeah, so if they have a problem with that, then they shouldn't be with her.
Exactly.
That's what
I
she's
totally
saying.
agree. That if she's not okay with it, he should break up with her. Exactly. You're right.
Yeah, if he
You're
has a
confirming.
problem,
You're
break up.
confirming what I just said.
Boys, TTS is 30. We're going into the roast section. So get your TTSs in, then we'll wrap up the show here, hopefully pretty soon. Guys, get your... Get your...
I can't believe the bird is still here.
I know. I thought.
It's
No, I
never
told you
gonna
it was
leave.
getting wicked weak, and then I tried to grab it, and now it's woken back up. Because Brian told me to stop trying to get the bird.
Well, you did try and you couldn't.
I know. I tried for a couple minutes.
Guys, get your TTSs in if you want. We have boom, boom, boom. Also Big Labia Matter, but also $30 TTS. If you want to get it in. Anyone from the panel, any disagreements you have with anything I've said, or like from previous shows or anything? You have some?
Oh, I mean, I was just saying, yeah.
What's that, Nick? More reacts. We have more reacts? What you got for me? What you got? Oh, this?
Looking for a guy with a provider mindset. No, I'm not joking. I know what relationship style suits me. Willing to spend money and take me out is a must. I'm not a gold digger. I provide for my man, no problems. I know how to be an amazing partner, and I want the same. A feminist, but traditionally feminine. Prefer to date men with good paying jobs because I need stability. Also, I'm pretty hot and deserve a good man at this point in my existence.
Feminist.
Located in Utah, 5'7",
Feminist.
has kids, atheist.
Blasted in tats. Well, actually, I don't know if she has that many
She
tats.
literally has
She
one
does
on
have a
her
thigh
leg.
tat. Whatever. And it looks like a hip. Looking for a guy with a provider mindset. She's not joking, but she's a feminist. But she wants a guy to be a provider, but she's a feminist.
But she's hot.
But she doesn't believe, she believes in equality, but also the guy should be a provider. Very confusing. Is that it? Is there another one?
Redefining trad.
What's that?
The bronze.
Next one?
Actually, a tube top.
Oh. Wait, is that? What's
Malkia one
Oh, yeah,
donated
yeah, we'll do the drama.
$30.
We'll do the drama.
Hey Brian, you playing War Within? Also, when are you bringing Asmongold on the panel? Can you ask the panel if any of them game? Also, ask the Loot Council question tongue.
Sure, I can do that. Asmongold, I'd be down to have him on the show. Yeah. I don't think he'll do it, though. I don't think he leaves Texas. I'm not playing.
Zenith_in_4K donated $70. Just saying, under child labor laws, minors are required to work less hours equals less pay. Doesn't matter the gender. If you work more than 18 hours at ages below 18, it is illegal.
Plus,
I-
have
AB
to do
Check says
40
he
hours a
wants to
week.
see the bow video.
How are you
Thank you,
going
Zena.
out 40 hours a
Appreciate
week
it.
at 16?
I was working 16-hour back-to-back shifts, and it was completely illegal. It was child labor.
AB Check, thank you for the 50.
But I
Let's
still
do the
did it
bow
to make
video.
my money.
We'll do the bow video, then we'll do the drama. Ba, 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 ba. Intel Wild, good to see you in the chat, man. You can pull that one up, too. After, I guess. Okay, this is what I want in a girl. BTW. Go ahead. Boom. Huge bow. Did you see that? Look at that.
Yeah, so you want
Storm
to
Blessed donated $30.
You can Google it.
Brian, look up Honor de Arms.
All
I
right,
think
look her
she
up.
is pretty close to a
Look
10.
her up, Nick. Let's see what we're working
She
at.
worth committing war crimes.
Worth committing war crimes. Damn.
No. Sorry.
Do young.
I think she's
do
pretty.
young, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like
I think she's already pretty young. She
Yeah.
looks like a younger.
Eh,
She looks like a
like
doll.
7 or 8. I gotta bring
Baby
that.
doll.
The other chick was better.
Yeah.
Yeah, Adriana Lima. Yeah.
I think this girl is
Okay,
gorgeous.
not bad.
Yeah, she's attractive, but
Only from certain angles.
Hannah Montana.
Okay, some of these photos are
Hannah
she's like an actual
Montana?
kid.
Oh, the one where she's like staring?
That's valid. That's valid.
word. Wait, what were we? Oh, the bow. Let's see the bow one more time. Yeah, play it one more time.
Boom!
Boom. Huge bow.
Oh. Damn. Do it at the same
So
time.
what do you guys think? Would you be willing to bow for a guy, for your boyfriend?
Council of Men donated $30. Brixton, the High Council of Men were called in for an emergency session to review your reaction when the bird and dragonfly entered the studio. Your man card has been temporarily
Listen,
suspended.
my reaction was super
Pine Bruce
masculine.
54 donated $30. Blondie is bombastic blathers kite using a bunch of ventriloquism to argue non-existent points. Honey, if women are paid less, they are not. You are perfect reason as to why they should be. Hi from UK. Lol Paladins donated $30. Blaming Asmongold for not leaving Texas is unfair. I haven't ever seen a whatever podcast outside of California. Take this sheet on the road. Too much time in Cali for your unfair 9 supermodel rating.
Wait, what? What was the last part? What about the supermodel rating? Damn, well, Paladin's coming for me, dude. Thank you, man. Appreciate
You're
all you guys
getting
sending in the TTSs. Wait, what were we? We were.
The bow.
Oh yeah,
the
would you?
bow.
Your boyfriend, he asks you to bow. Would you do it?
If he's a provider, he's a good man, yeah.
No.
And that's why.
That's why what?
Go ahead, Lexi.
I do whatever my man asks me
And,
to do.
you're so far away from. The
I
mic.
do whatever my man asks me to do.
Okay, that's cool. Thank you.
You asked.
Okay.
No.
Would not bow,
Yes.
Maddie.
Yes. Yeah, sure.
That's cool.
Good lord.
Why wouldn't you bow for your man?
Why would I bow
just
for
say
my
yes.
man?
Before you do the whole thing.
What?
Just say
Fromia donated $30. So
I'm gonna get
dressing
to it. I'm
drama
gonna
is
get
the
to
new
it.
It's Bug Boys. Also, a 4 with Pay's worldview is more attractive than an 8 with number 2's worldview.
Thanks.
Do you want kids one day? Oh,
I
wait, I already
don't
asked.
know.
She said she doesn't know.
You want to get married?
I don't know.
You don't know. What's weird to me, I'm not speaking specifically about you, but so a girl within 30 minutes of meeting a guy will, damn.
Lol Paladins donated
Damn.
$30.
Thank you, Lol Paladins.
You
Appreciate
legit called a supermodel almost approaching a 9. Come on, bro. You think you have it bad? Come to Cleveland for a week. We fight to the death over twos.
Ohio, man. Ohio, it's tough out there in Ohio. Shit, I'll give you that. Look, a lot of beautiful women in Santa Barbara. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. Adriana Lima, she's a very beautiful woman, but you know what I mean, Paladins.
Have you seen a woman prettier than her?
In Santa Barbara?
Yes, I have. In
Really?
person. Yeah, bro. I have.
With no work done?
No work. Work makes them uglier. That shit makes them uglier if they have work done.
I know, that's the joke I was making.
Wait, what was I saying about the bow? Oh, yeah, no, a girl will like meet a guy and within 30 minutes of meeting him at some party be like S-ing the D, but she won't do a bow? Like she'll suck his dick. Total stranger's
That sounds
dick.
like a 304 to me. Why would she? Why would she bow for a man's 304?
Y'all, wait, going around the table, have you ever had a one-night stand?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
Yes.
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 No.
Yes, I had a one-night stand once.
We've all had those moments.
We've all been there.
We've all learned, lived and learned.
But, question, how quickly after...
GM Digim donated $30. Nixon, you are not a good judge. Search her in the Bond, No Time to Die movie. Again. War crimes. You would need a binding resolution against me.
We love you, Jim.
Fuck, bro. Get out of here, baby.
Alpha Smasher donated $30. For the panel, same question but in reverse. Would you want your man to bow to you? If yes, how is it different?
Anybody want their man to bow?
No.
No,
What
it's
about
weird.
what about
I
simp?
could not care.
I want
for
them
my man
to-
bow for me. Yeah, you say that louder, girl.
Lol Paladins donated $30.
What the fuck?
If I
Me
can
too,
get her
girl.
to S my D,
Are you okay,
I can
Maddie?
get her to bow for me. The reason your panelists don't want to bow for you is because they don't think you are attractive. It's that simple.
That's not true.
If I can get her, that's my thing. Wait, what was I gonna? Oh, right. So have you had a one-night stand? So from the point you met to the point y'all had carnal knowledge, how much time passed?
About 5 months.
That's not really a one-night stand.
Like me.
Well, it's like we knew each other.
I feel like
but
a one-night stand is when you
we
meet
didn't-
Like
somebody.
you meet them, and then that
Yeah.
same night,
Oh.
you have the carnal knowledge.
But what if that's
And
not
I don't
the-
think I have done that.
What if that's not
Okay,
the
but
type of
let's
one-night
also
stand we've
include, this
had?
can even include like you did do that, but then you kept seeing them. Like that still counts for the question.
That
So
doesn't make
okay,
sense.
what about you? Like from meeting to doing the deed.
Probably like
Car-
6 hours in total. What?
That's a bit long. Come on, be honest. You never been at a party and then like
No.
boom, 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 1 hour, 35
No,
minutes
men like
later.
to actually talk to me because I'm entertaining to talk to, so I have conversation with them before I fuck them.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I
How-
don't think I've done
Lexi?
that. I don't think I've done that.
Lexi.
I promise, but
Lexi. Okay, how about for your work? How quick from like
goodness, Brian.
coming to the ranch? How quick from like, hi, I pick you, Lexi, to be my prostitute for the next 30 minutes? From that, like how quick? Like 5 seconds? 5 minutes? 15 minutes.
usually it'll take about as long as it takes for us to complete this panel podcast tonight.
Nice.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Nick pressed it. That was Nick. Nick. Rude. What about you?
Probably a couple hours.
Okay.
Lol Paladins donated $30. Brian has talked to her for 7 hours. The dude that got sex after only 6 hours of listening to her drivel got the better deal. I give up after about 15 minutes.
I do this every week, dude. Yeah. I'm just saying, bro. A girl will let you like literally blast on her face within hours of meeting, but you ask her for a bow, and that's where she draws the line. Or even, how about this? A girl will let you put your penis inside of her, but she won't cook you a meal. She won't do your laundry. She won't be submissive.
I thought we were talking about one-night
Could
stands,
I
though.
could I answer?
No, that's okay. Go ahead.
I knew a guy for only a few hours, and I did hook up with him, and then we got in a serious relationship after that.
Next level. Oh, shit.
Well, that was
Yeah,
my
who-
hookup. What do you mean?
That's fine.
And would you have
That was
vowed,
the
would you
quickest.
have vowed for him?
Yeah.
So there you go. They will bow.
No, but okay, the same women who will like, I'll fuck a dude within hours of meeting.
Mm-hmm.
You'll literally let him be inside of you, but like he's like, oh, can
feel like we would-
a little bow, a little
These
bow.
accents you're doing.
You won't do a little bow. It's
No, but
crazy.
you're talking
I feel like
about
I totally
sex
would.
like it's only for the man. You know, women have sex with men for their
no.
pleasure too,
So why-
right?
right,
would
and
a
a woman
woman have-
bows to a man also for her pleasure.
No.
Wait, didn't you just say earlier that like most of these women aren't coming?
Yeah, I did say that. Yeah.
That's actually how I get
Boom,
off.
roasted.
is
no,
bowing.
not roasted. You did not. You did not eat that point.
Yeah,
you
You're
did
right.
not-
I don't eat.
You didn't. No,
that.
you made no point.
No,
right
yeah,
there.
because
That
yeah,
was
I do have
huge point.
like
No, it
people do
wasn't.
have sex for
Huge.
pleasure, but then they don't end up getting the pleasure.
Yeah,
but
you go into that
yeah,
with
you
that
go into it
intention.
wanting pleasure.
But if they suck at sex, then you don't get it. But you go into it thinking, I want to have sex. They're not just doing it because they want to do the guy a favor.
Well, yeah.
Exactly. Like, no one's like doing charity
Honestly,
work and giving pussy because they
Every
feel like being
woman
nice.
should just go and
Wait,
sleep with a
actually,
man.
don't a lot of
Yeah,
women do
do
it?
them a favor,
like
guys.
they'll enjoy the sex still, but I've heard a lot of women say like
Christmas.
Oh, like I wanted him to like me, so I fucked him.
That's only if you're like serious about someone, not like one night standy.
Yeah.
No, that's
Yeah.
that's not necessarily true, Maddie.
Not
I feel like
necessarily true.
you've done that before. No, not me personally, but I'm saying there are women that see an attractive guy, think that having sex with them will get them in a relationship and get them interested.
By, like, if
Yeah,
you're
I
really serious.
I feel like
about
that's yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. So then I actually agree with you.
Oh, react. What's the react? Oh, the drama?
David Filechiak donated $30. Roasty French and toasty. Microphone condoms are a real thing. Disinfect the mics and the poor green vape passed around. Replace blue red pill props with penicillin. Literally would drop mic.
That is so true. Did we pull up this one from Intel Wild? It's below the read threshold.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, is it mean? Be alone in the woods with Bear Black?
I think it's the blonde skank part.
You can pull it up, but we can't. I mean, we're just doing TTS through Streamlabs. Intel Wild, I do appreciate your super chat, man. Do you want to answer it really quick? Fine, I'll do him a solid.
No, I don't want to.
No, okay.
Holy shit!
You can hide it. Guys, $30
That
TTS. Last call, guys. Last
interruption
call before I get into the
Yay,
drama.
better
I'm going to address the
roast it
freaking
out.
drama, boys. Addressing the drama. Addressing, well, actually, there's new drama. So the old drama that I was going to address, I still need to address, but that's going to have to be another day.
You got to do the drama in that voice you're doing. The drama.
What?
The girl
Which one's
voice?
that?
Yeah, the
Last
girl
call.
voice.
I think I would only date a woman if she knew how to churn butter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Totally.
What if she makes her own butter?
Yeah, you don't actually have to churn the butter to make the butter.
Yeah.
You can just put it in a mason jar and make butter that way.
Yeah.
If a woman doesn't,
Perfect couple.
What?
Ooh, hot take.
Is this the drama?
yeah, this is the drama.
Really?
That's it.
Yes, queen.
Wow. Okay.
Yes, queen.
Well,
Brian_Nicer_ without Andrew donated $30. Hypocrite pick me girl next to the soldier tried to play her videos off as cooking, but it's really her dancing around in revealing clothes and positions. How does she reconcile that?
Is it?
W. Ava tonight.
Oh, I have danced on my streams.
Sexy
But
dance?
I no.
let's pull up her YouTube channel.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, here's the drama. Here's the drama, boys. Twitter drama.
Underscore
Twitter
underscore
drama.
Bird donated $30. Chirp, 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 coming at you, bro. Is the guest from Daily Wire rescheduled? Chirp, chirp.
Funny enough, some of the drama might be related to that. We haven't rescheduled him yet, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, we'll get into the drama. So last night, I'm freaking prepping for the show. And I get a text. A bunch of people start texting me like, bro, people are blowing you up on Twitter.
Kyle Bruce 54 donated $30. Engaging in dialogue with Blondie is mentally exhausting to the point where I would prefer the physical discomfort of getting intimate with Cactus, as it would be less painful.
Okay. Do it then. Like.
Could you like cut a cactus in half and?
No. Deep thinking.
That was
These are real
What
questions
are you
here.
thinking about?
It's
Okay,
not spiky
but-
on the inside.
Oh my god.
Brian, we're invested in the tea though.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you know about
Yeah,
How much
Don't
goes
worry,
around you? We wanna know.
Lexi. Don't worry. I'm gonna get to it in
Okay.
just a
Mike Hawk
moment.
Small donated $30. I love how these entitled feminists are literally ungrateful for what men have done to make them comfortable enough to make bold idiot statements on a large platform.
We never said we
If
weren't
it,
grateful.
I'm telling you guys, it's crazy, man. I'm telling you, you guys got to be a bit more thankful for the men, because if it wasn't for us, there wouldn't be electricity.
Straight up, we got Benjamin Franklin right here.
I think men deserve a little more respect, bro. You guys wouldn't be able to doom scroll on TikTok if it wasn't for us.
Thanks.
Take it so serious. Oh boy. Okay, drama, boys. Twitter drama. I'm freaking working late night. phone blown up. People telling me, I get a DM from Chase or a text from Chase, Brian, check your Twitter. Apparently, Jake Shields, former UFC champion or something, I don't know, MMA fighter. We DM'd before, and it was very pleasant. So I don't know why he doesn't like me. I don't really talk shit about people or start beef with them, but Jake Shields, MMA fighter. Nick, pull up the tweet. Make it a little bigger, Nick. Scroll that shit in. Oh my goodness,
Alpha Smasher donated
interrupted.
$30. Brian, I'm interested in starting a Shadow Priest in WoW. Looking for any inputs you have in the best way to min/max that class.
So first off, are you a classic Andy? I don't play World of Warcraft anymore. I'll say this, never played Shadow Priest because you want a raid spot, they're probably not giving it to Shadow Priest unless you're like a guild leader or an officer or there's some sort of nepotism in the guild. I play melee. Rogue, main, and then I alt warrior, and then just for funsies, I'll alt warlock and then mage in that order. That's what I do when I play classic World of Warcraft, which I quit in 2020. She knows what I'm talking about. She's a classic Andy. She plays World of Warcraft. What do you think about the loot system, loot council? Is it abused by the guild leaders and the officers? Quick answer or long answer, whatever you want. Go ahead.
I have no fucking idea what you're talking about.
You know
now.
exactly. Don't be
Not
coy.
a clue.
Okay. Would you date a man who played a female gnome warlock
What the fuck is
with pink
warlock?
hair?
What are you
the warlock?
talking about?
You don't know about warlocks?
Absolutely not.
I'll tell you about really quick. Gnome warlocks. Okay. They get a passive racial intellect buff. So that's like why people like gnome for caster, like warlock and mage. Wait, can you be? Yeah, you can be a mage as a gnome and a warlock. You can't be a priest though.
Wait, you don't play
You can be a dwarf priest and a night elf priest and a human priest, but you can't be a gnome priest. Why is that? Is it because they're gnomes? I don't know. A question for the ages.
What?
So what were we talking about?
tweet.
Oh, the tweet. Thank you, Maddie. Thank you, Maddie.
Dude, I felt like I was
But yeah, I only play rogue and warrior
Can I read it?
and warlock. Go ahead, Maddie.
The Whatever Podcast is a show designed to divide the sexes and make women look like dumb whores. The Daily Wire regularly sends over their talent to amplify and help make the podcast larger. I have a source at The Wire telling me that they are trying to buy the Whatever Podcast. Why does a conservative site want to push this garbage?
5-time world champion.
Someone's trying to buy
This is the drama. Well, then I responded. Next tab. I responded to the tweet.
Oh, wow. That's a long response.
Jake.
Lol Paladins donated $30. We haven't had a long Warcraft rant in a few weeks.
while.
W. Andrew L. All of the panelists. W. May.
Fucking 50 DKP minus! What the fuck was that shit?
Mother.
Cue the tweet.
Cue the tweet. Jake, one day ago you platformed on your podcast the man who still does and popularized the very format you're criticizing. You've collaborated with them many times. In fact, as recently as April 11th, 2024, you were on their show and participated in the very format you're criticizing. See attached screenshot below. You can scroll down. So on the right there is Jake Shields, the guy with the hat, on the very format of show in which he is criticizing. Scroll back up. I'll read the rest. Given that you view this sort of format as garbage and take such great issue with it, have you raised your concerns with the people you are regularly in contact with, who you've recently met in person, who make this exact same kind of content? To your second false statement, we've had Michael Knowles on the show 2 times, and we had him on 2 days. In the 2+ years we've been doing the show, Michael was last on the show about 7 months ago. Maybe we have different definitions of the word regular. Though if you consider this regular, I'd point out it's less regular than how often you support, collaborate, and appear on a channel podcast that you yourself would have to describe as designed to divide the sexes and make women look like dumb whores. To your third false statement, there's no communication between Whatever and the Daily Wire about any sort of acquisition, partnership, or anything to that effect. Boom. And then he tweeted a whole bunch of extra shit, and that's the only thing I've said. So,
What's his name, Jake?
Jake Shields, yeah. I have no beef with this guy. People just randomly will start talking shit. A lot of fucking haters on Twitter. Cernovich recently out of the blue
I'm
randomly.
curious to see his response. This is juicy.
Well, then he just shifted it. He basically just shifted it, shifted the goalposts essentially. But anyways, I don't have a beef with this guy. Never said a bad word about him. In fact, we DM'd a long time ago, invited him on the show. We never scheduled it or anything, but just kind of weird. I don't know why. What I'm confused about is he's homies with people who do the same kind of format show. So that's the drama, I guess. And then Cernovich was also talking shit. I invited him to debate, but he actually, Nick, can you go to Twitter? It should be 10 tweets down. We'll pull up the Cernovich one too, because why not?
10 tweets down? Where?
What's that?
Where?
On Twitter.
Yeah.
Just look at my profile, you'll be able to find it. Any final thoughts from any of the ladies before we wrap the show? Speak now, forever hold your peace.
Shromia donated $30. Jake Shields, vegetarian
Is he
detected.
vegetarian?
Opinion rejected.
Is he vegetarian? Anyways, I mean, he sent out the tweet.
Mother.
I really try to avoid, most of the time if somebody says some bullshit on Twitter, I just ignore it. But occasionally I get it's annoying when, especially if they like just are making shit up. Like if somebody just talks shit and they say something like, this person sucks. But when they start like saying like false accusations, that's when I really feel compelled to respond. So did you find the Cernovich tweet or? No?
I didn't.
Okay, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's on the Twitter, on the Twitter, if you want to find it.
Blazing Dunes donated $30. Brian Sweatpants tells sweet lies stop wearing them. Lift weights 45 minutes, 3 to 5 times a week. Do schedule group workout training. Start on Monday. They only need to be about in 1.5 hours. Love the show.
Thank you, bro. Really appreciate it, man. Thank you. Appreciate all the support tonight, guys. Appreciate it. I'm trying to see here. Any final thoughts before we wrap up the show? Did we hit everything? I think we hit a ton tonight.
Woo! I have one thing. Just,
Last thing, go
just a
ahead.
shameless plug. Subscribe to my YouTube, Ava the G.
Okay, thank you.
What the heck was that?
Little burp. Excuse me.
Okay.
Let me just check out. What you got,
I was
Maddie?
gonna ask what the other drama was, but you said you'll do that another time.
Yeah, I think I'll do it another time. It's an update on past drama. The scammer. I have an update on the scammer, but
Scammer.
it's late, so I want to get people out of here. So let me see. We're going to do a Twitch raid. Is there any other reacts, or are we all good, Nick?
Yep.
All good?
Yep.
Oh, shit. Okay, guys. Last call on the, if you want to get it roasted. Maddie really needs to be roasted. She has been a little.
A lot of people say I'm entitled these days.
Maddie has been,
Entitled.
she needs to be brought back down to earth a little bit.
Maddie, your dress looks like Little House on the Prairie.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, well, that was my
So
roast.
we're going to do a raid on Twitch. Who shall we raid? Let's see. Following.
You want to send me Sabo back here so we can see this stuff?
The what?
You want to send you Sabo back here so we can see this stuff?
Sure, yeah. Or wait. No, it's fine. We can show them how to do it. Who should we raid? Oh, we got Frostadamus. We'll do Frostadamus. Okay, guys. So he is playing World of Warcraft. He just went live like 2 minutes ago. So those of you watching, well, we're not going to pull it up quite yet. I need to get through the outro.
Oh, shit. Bad this.
Gentlemen, really important.
Graffito tagged donated $30. Hey Brian, what are Ava's socials again? Asking for a friend. Seriously. Don't look at me with those suspicious eyes. That won't work on me.
Wait, are you talking about Ava or are you talking about me? Who has the suspicious eyes?
Beaten Cheeks donated $30.
Hey,
the scam I was a part of.
Yes. There's new developments in the scam that you're aware of. By the way, Beaten Cheeks, I'm going to make you a custom TTS thing. I want your input on it, though. So message me on Discord. You've got Discord, right? Send me a DM on Discord. We'll get you a custom TTS, just like how Grid One and how Law Paladins have it. I want to get it done for a couple of the other regular Super Chatters, TTSers too. So just double checking here if we got everything. Oh, 2 last questions. Who's the primary victim of war, men or women?
Men.
Men.
I'm not sure. I have no idea.
If you had to pick.
We're agreeing with you, so we can.
Yeah,
go on.
man. Men.
Oh, by the way, the chat's been saying they'd really like to see you on with Andrew Wilson. Would you have an interest in doing that? He's
No idea who that is.
He's one of our really regular guests. I think you guys would have some good conversation if you're interested.
I'll see who that is.
Okay, think about it.
Because I don't know. who that is.
Talented.
So
is he
final question. Oh wait, 10 final question. Do you want to date an average man?
Yeah.
Stochastic Decay donated $30. Are we not going to bring up the fact that Gustavo is 10 years older and has been hitting the TRT hard? Also, my sprinkler goes like this.
Hey. We have not, stochastic. Thank you for that. We have not had a sprinkler in a very long time. Much appreciated, sir. Would you date an average man?
Describe an average man.
Average height, average personality, average income, average
Looks.
pee-pee size,
If I like him.
average
sure.
in the bedroom,
If I like him for some reason.
average. Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Last question. What years were World War I and World War II?
World War One was like the
From start date to end date.
1900 to 1912, and
Okay.
World War Two is I don't know, it's like 1930 to 1945. Guesses? No idea.
What about you?
No idea.
Come on.
No clue.
Just guess.
Zero idea.
Throw out a guess.
I already told you I didn't go to college because I had bad grades in high school. I have no idea. No clue.
Wait, aren't you in college?
I didn't go to a 4-year. I go to SPCC, so I could not get into college with my grades. I don't know.
My attention
What is the
span.
quadratic formula,
Reality blown
Brian?
_on_X donated $33.33. Talk about the scam, bruh. That being said, as a Marine, the primary victim of war is men. Period. Overwhelmingly. Blondie would be destroyed by Andrew, not even fun. Keep killing it,
No,
big
she would
dog.
do good. I think she would do good with Andrew.
I think she did really well tonight.
Yeah, she was like engaging and had pushback. I think she would have a really good convo with Andrew and actually have a convo. Okay. World War II, Lexi? World War
I'm
One?
not sure. I'm just tired, Brian.
She said.
I'm so sleepy.
What about?
I know one of them either started or ended during 1912. That's all I know. 1912 is like a date I have engraved in my brain for some reason.
That was the
the War of
Titanic.
1912.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm also at a CC because I would not get into a 4-year with my grades.
Yeah.
Barely graduated high school.
I think 1914 to 1917.
Was she right?
No.
What about World War II?
Brian, do you know, or are you looking it up right now?
I know.
1918.
You know off the top of your head?
1914,
Well, he has those
1918,
books
1939, 1945.
Yeah, but you're just clicking around on
Dude,
your
I got
laptop.
1945.
Like you just looked it up.
So, yeah, good job. I'm proud of you. Okay,
I think
that was it. So, let's see here. I'm going to get the raid going. I'd like to end the show by saying if we can't use this moment as an opportunity to give you a call to action, would you consider stopping sex work entirely?
Yes.
Right now on the Whatever podcast, making a commitment
To what?
to stop being a...
Sex worker?
A,
Yeah, but like,
she
why
was
would
a
I make
hoe.
that commitment?
B,
What's the offer?
she was a hoe.
The offer is Maddie will take you under her wing on how to be an independent boss babe that doesn't do sex work.
Doing what though? But like that doesn't very much.
She has a very successful maple syrup company.
Why are you lying to me right now?
It's
I'll
totally
find you a good man.
okay.
That sounds just like sex work. Maddie, are you switching to the dark side yourself?
Yeah.
No, but seriously, so what's this maple syrup then?
We'll talk. I'll get you linked up with my maple syrup conglomerate. Okay.
So there was no real offer on the table?
No, we just
Brian.
wanted you to be living in poverty.
Wow. I mean, I thought you were going to tell me.
No, that's it. Anyways, okay. Got to end the show. Lexi. I know you'd love to just stay here and talk about maple syrup, but I got to end the show. Okay?
All right, bye
I've been
guys.
trying
Don't
to-
forget, I'm running a $5 special on my OnlyFans. Don't forget to subscribe and check out my Instagram.
Subscribe.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay, GG.
Well played. Well played.
To the panel. Last call, hit the like button, please, on your way out. Did we do Twitch? Do we need to do Twitch, Nick? Okay, really quick, guys. Twitch.tv/whatever. Before I do the raid, drop us a follow on the Prime sub. It's been an hour since we've had the Prime. Before I send out a raid to this World of Warcraft player, can you guys check if you have a Prime available? Just drop us a little sub, boys. It's just a really easy way, quick, easy way to support the show. And if you can, just drop us a follow. The next person to follow gets a date with Kiki. Keep it up. Soda, congrats. Oh, wait, no, it's Maddie. You get a date with Kiki. Congrats, bro. Just bring a rubber. Just kidding. Don't do that.
She is rubber.
Okay, bring it back. Okay, so once again,
Well played.
GG, well played. To the panel. Last call, hit the like button, please, on your way out. Thank you for tuning in tonight. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you were here with me. I appreciate that. Thank you to everyone who super chats, donates, and supports the show. Your patronage is very much appreciated. We could not do the show without all you guys, and it really means the world. So thank you guys. Really appreciate all the support, as always. We will be live again. I don't know if we might be doing something else, like an off day on Friday or Saturday, maybe. We'll have to see. In any case, though, Dating Talk will be live again.
Vamos a ver, tu neutral está excelente. La cantidad de veces que me paraste por yo hacer drive rush con un 2MK, perdón, un 2MP de Ken, pues tú solamente utilizaste a Ken, no sacaste DJ. Con tu neutral así está muy bueno. El problema es que, ¿cuál es el problema, yo vi? Cuando a ti te sobrecogen, sea por mucha presión o sea porque yo te abrí, te haces un tollo. Y eso a cualquiera le pasa, pero cuando tú sabes cómo tirar, Hubiera un momento con Marisa que tú cogiste miedo, pero eso es mi plan. Mi plan es hacerte sacar un DP mal puesto para yo sacarte la churria. Vamos a ver qué más. Vi que en la esquina te vuelves incómodo contra Drive Impact porque te hago un buen bait o te acostumbro a la idea de que no te voy a hacer nada y a veces te hago muchos throws y no te haces a la idea de que vengo con hacerte throw loop o vengo a hacerte bait. Si yo tuviera que darte un consejo sería mantén la calma más en ciertos momentos, pero tu neutral está excelente, loco. Lo digo en serio, tu neutral está excelente. Dependiendo de las circunstancias, tú fácilmente puedes hartar a alguien, cansarlo al punto que ellos se harten y vengan para donde ti, tú lo rompes a ellos. Así que sigue así. Tú estás bien. Tú manejas el neutral de una manera de que me dejo diache, no puedo abrirlo con facilidad. ¡Qué vaina! Bien hecho.
And Sunday,
Te invité de nuevo porque llegó un tercero, así que métete a la segunda sala y vuelve a los invitations.
welcome to the Whatever Dating Talk podcast, where we try to make sense of the modern dating hellscape. I'm your host, Brian Atlas. Thanks for tuning in tonight. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. I appreciate that. We're coming to you live from Santa Barbara, California, every Sunday and Tuesday at 5 p.m. Pacific. A few quick announcements. This podcast is viewer-supported, heavy YouTube demonetization. So please consider donating through Streamlabs instead of super chatting, as YouTube takes a brutal 30% cut. So if you super chat 100, YouTube takes 30. If you donate 100, Streamlabs only takes 3. Streamlabs.com/whatever. Link is in the description. We do prioritize messages that are made via Streamlabs. If you want to interact nearly instantly with us and weigh in on the conversation, consider sending a TTS text-to-speech message. $200 and up triggers TTS. TTS is via Streamlabs only. If your chat or TTS is too toxic, we reserve the right to skip it. Please see the description for all other triggers and full details. We have channel memberships. To become a member, hit the join button. Tier 1 is fine. Okay, try it again.
Twitch?
Yeah, okay. Or a little out of order? Or no, it is Twitch. Sorry, guys, our Cox Communications is dog shit. Frontier is not available yet, but I'm just going to give a free promo for Frontier Internet. Get Frontier Internet. Okay. Also live on Twitch right now. Pull up another tab. Go to twitch.tv/whatever. Drop us a follow and a Prime sub if you have one. If you have Amazon Prime, you can link it to your Twitch. Quick, free, easy way to support the show every single month. By the way, is it bugged? I think it's been 2 hours since we last got the Prime. Thank you, Pikachu. If somebody can test it out, help. We got merch, shop.whatever.com. I'm wearing our Whatever. Okay. That's our Instagram. Follow us on Instagram, at Whatever. Any girls who want to be on the show, DM at Whatever on Instagram. If you can make it to Santa Barbara, follow me on Instagram, at BD_Atlas. Check out my nonprofit movement, Big Labia Matter, or BLM for short. Really pressing issue of our time, 10,000 labiaplasties a year, a real tragedy. If you can't catch the full shows, we have a Clips channel. Link for that is in the description. Also, we have a private Patreon members only Discord. It's going to be available, discord.gg, and you can pull it up in the StreamYard. Discord.gg/whatever. And you got to sign up through Patreon now. Guys, we did our number 2 IRL stream this Friday night. Hide that for a sec. So if you want to see BTS, we post a lot of BTS in our Discord here, and we had to delete and take down the IRL stream because of this this gentleman in the pink polo shirt. We cannot play it on YouTube. It was pretty bad. So we had to take down the whole stream. We had to nuke the stream, deleted the stream. It's gone. So if you caught it in person, anyways. So if you want it, discord.gg/whatever. If you want to see why we had to very unfortunately delete our second IRL stream. So, and should be doing more of those. And disclaimer, the views expressed by the guests do not necessarily reflect the views of the Whatever channel. With that said, without further ado, we're going to have the guests introduce themselves. So please tell us your name, age, location, and occupation. Go ahead.
My name is Sarah. I'm just turned 24. I'm a stay-at-home mom now, but I'm studying to be a birth and labor doula. Do you say location?
Yeah.
I'm from Vegas, but we're making the move to Oceanside, California right now.
Grew up in Vegas?
Kinda, yeah, technically.
Okay. All right. What about you?
My name is Anna. I'm 20. I go to UCSB, and I currently live in Santa Barbara.
Where are you from originally?
New Orleans.
New Orleans,
Yeah.
Louisiana.
Yep.
Okay. And what are you studying at UCSB?
Film.
Film. Okay. And you're going into your junior year?
4th year.
Senior. Okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
Hi, I'm Nancy. I'm 38. I'm a massage therapist, and I live in Ventura, California.
All right. Welcome. What about you?
I'm Liz. I am 26 years old. I am an ABA therapist. I live in the Valley, North Hollywood. And I'm from a small town, Santa Paula, which is like a hop, skip, and a jump.
What's a AVA therapist?
ABA, so we're for kids with
ABA.
autism.
What does the ABA stand for?
Applied
It's an
Behavioral
acronym.
Analysis.
Okay. Got it. What about you?
Hi, my name is Lauren. I'm 21 years old. I am a student at California State University, Fresno. I'm a server, an influencer, and I also do social media marketing.
What are you studying at school?
Computer science.
Computer science. And you want to become a software engineer, I'm assuming? Or
No.
What do you want to do?
I want to stick to marketing, so I'm going to go back for a marketing degree and go double major.
Okay. All right. And how many horses do you own?
I own 5.
And you're into, because you're you do equestrian stuff.
Yeah.
And you compete or?
Yeah, I competed for a long time, and then since college and I have like 3 different jobs, it's hard to like leave all the time, but all 5 horses are in training right now.
Do you own all 5 or how did, okay. And did you have them, do you get horses when they're, what are horses?
Wait, hang on. You own them or?
Yeah,
your dad
I own
owns
them.
It's not that your dad owns them?
No. Anything, I'm 21 now. Anything that I want now, I have to pay for it. It's Lauren sponsored now.
Oh. So dad didn't buy any of the horses?
Nope, I bought them all.
No. Oh.
You're 21 though?
Yeah.
So you bought them all post 18 years old or?
Yeah, I bought them from the age of 20 to now.
Oh. What about like, were you not doing horse stuff prior?
No, I did, but that was parent funded.
Oh, okay. How much does a horse cost? Like if I wanted to go buy a horse, how much does it cost to buy a horse?
Depends, they can be free or up to $1 million.
That's helpful. So
There's no range because I've gotten horses for free and I've seen horses go for $1 million.
Yeah, usually, I mean, the going rate for a horse is usually around 20 to 30K.
How much were your horses?
Most of them were under the 10,000s. Yeah.
All right.
So like 50,000 for all 5?
Yeah, about.
And then like, do you have a stable? How does that, you got a stable?
Well, my parents have a property, but I don't keep any of my horses there. They're up along California, and there are some in like little cities around where I live.
Okay. They're all in different areas, or you don't keep them all in like one location?
Well,
or?
they're in training, so some of them go to
okay.
different trainers for different things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. And do you do racing, or do you do the jumping stuff? What do you do?
I do barrel racing, and I'm in reining.
In
Reining. So
what is
reining
that?
is like you're given a pattern, and you're supposed to follow that pattern in a certain way.
Okay. And then barrel racing, what's that?
It's rodeo, so you have 3 barrels, and you got to go around 3 barrels in a certain way,
Okay.
and then whoever is the fastest gets that nice buckle and a nice check.
All right, cool. What about you?
Hi, I'm Daisy. I'm from Ventura, California, and I'm an esthetician.
Age?
25.
All right. What about you?
Hi, everyone. My name is Lauren Harkins. I'm 34 now. I'm from
Change
Maine,
that.
born and raised. Doing social media at the moment, social media influencer, media personality. And I have a background in corrections. I used to work with male and female federal inmates, as well as a college age tutor for state female inmates.
Were you a CO?
No, I worked at a residential reentry center, so I worked with, as they were just being released from prison.
Got it. Okay. Maddie?
My name is Madison. I'm 19 years old. I'm from San Diego, California. I'm a full-time student at Santa Barbara City College currently, and I am here at the Whatever podcast.
All right. Welcome. And then we do have Andrew. Go ahead, Andrew.
Yeah, my name is Andrew Wilson. I'm the host of The Crucible. I'm a political satirist, a political analyst, and I also occasionally engage in debates from time to time.
All right, welcome, Andrew. By the way, Crucible crew, you like Andrew shaved or with? I think we prefer the beard, Andrew. I've been in the streams. They're missing the beard.
Yeah, they're not thrilled with the beard. I do shave it like twice a year. I've always done that, but yeah, I've been getting a lot of flack. Beardless Andrew is not the popular Andrew, that's for sure.
Well, it'll grow back soon enough. So, going around the table, what's everybody's current relationship status? So, are you single, talking stage, situationship, friends with benefits, relationship, married, polycule, sex, cult, harem, whatever it may be? If you're single, how long have you been single? What's the longest relationship you've ever been in?
I just recently got married in February. My husband and I were together for a total of 2 years, but we had like 6 months where we were off. So
Okay.
I guess like 1.5 years. But we just recently got married in February.
Oh, you're married?
Yeah.
Okay. And you were together for how long?
I guess like technically 1.5 years because we had 6 months out of that year where we were off, but still like in communication.
Yeah.
Just not together.
And you have a kid, correct?
Yes, but it's not his baby.
Wait.
Different dad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, wait, hold on.
Yeah, I had the baby. I gave birth in 2022, and me and my current husband started dating shortly after I gave birth. If that makes sense.
Wait, so gave birth.
Does that make
so
sense?
yeah. So, gave birth.
Pregnant 2021.
2021.
Gave birth 2022. Me and my husband got together in August of 2022.
Did you meet your husband prior to the birth?
No, my husband was my first boyfriend in high school.
Oh, so you
yeah.
guys had dated previously?
Yeah, he was my first like partner. So we kind of
So you broke up, then got a kid, then got back together.
We broke up. We broke up for like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. In that meantime, I dated someone else. I got pregnant.
Yeah.
Me and his dad isn't involved, so
How long were you dating the father of your child?
not long. That was just someone I hooked up with, and then I got pregnant by that. If that makes sense.
Like a one-night stand?
Pretty much, yeah. It was
So like the
one
first
time and-
worst.
Yeah.
Wait, you guys had sex one time?
Yeah.
Got
And
pregnant?
then- Yep.
And did you continue seeing him for a bit, or it was just?
No, we never dated. He didn't want to be involved, so I was just
Huh.
single. Yeah.
And so, how did you meet him? Like a dating app or at
We
a
met
club?
on Discord.
You met on Discord.
Yeah.
Okay.
We met on Discord through like mutual friends.
Beaten Cheeks donated $100.03.
Thank you, man.
Just signed up for the best debate course online, Destiny's Andrew Destroyer class. Along with it, he's talked me into voting for Kamala 2024. Andrew, why are you copying my shave style, bro? Not cool.
Yeah, Kuma chiming in with his Coomer rhetoric already. So it's way too early in the podcast for your Coomer rhetoric, Beaten Cheeks.
Also, I'm not. Just a heads up, guys. The TTS is 200. There was an issue there that should have come in as a read. So, not sure why that. Anyways, I fixed it. Wait. So okay, you met him on Discord. What was the Discord? Was it for Pokemon or what was it?
No, it was just like a talking Discord. Like it was just just random public.
Like it was
server.
you're from Vegas, so
Mhm.
it was like for Vegas people
No,
in Vegas.
he was in Virginia. I flew out to see him.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
So you live in Vegas.
Yeah.
He lived in Virginia.
Mhm. I flew
And
out
so when did you, prior to flying out to meet him, when did you meet him? Or when did you like first get in contact?
there. Maybe like a month prior.
Okay.
For a month, we had been not acquaintance, but we'd known each other for like a month, and then
So it was a talking Discord. It wasn't like a shared hobby.
Yeah, no, it's just like one of those servers that like people just make, like group chats, kind of. There's like 1,000 people in there, and he was the owner of it. I got added into it by a mutual
Is
friend.
he a
that was-
content creator?
No. So I don't know how to explain it, but so my mutual friend from Vegas added me to it because he was in it. But I guess it was a gaming server. Maybe that makes more sense because they do play games in that server.
Okay.
So maybe that's how. I don't know.
So you flew out there,
Mhm.
and how did you stay with him
Yeah, for a weekend.
for a weekend?
Mhm.
You guys hooked up.
Yep.
You flew back.
Yep.
4 weeks later,
Literally
pregnant.
like a week later, I found out I was pregnant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Were you guys? Were you on birth control at the time?
No, I've never been on birth control.
Using condom?
No.
Did he blast inside? Sorry, repeat it. Repeat it. We didn't hear. Repeat it.
Yes.
Yes, he blessed.
Yes, he did.
How many times?
Twice.
There was no conversation about birth control or anything like that?
There was a conversation of like, if this might happen, like if I were to get pregnant. And the conversation was like, yeah, if you get pregnant, that's okay. I was like, okay. And I liked him, so I was like, all right.
Does he pay you child support?
No, he's not involved at all.
Okay. Do you want him to pay child support or?
No, no.
So I have just a couple clarification questions I was wondering about.
Yeah.
If he's not involved at all, and you have not insisted that he is involved at all, has he actually taken a paternity test?
No. So he didn't push for one. I mean, he was the only guy that I slept with that year, so there's no other possible father. But
I mean, as far as we know, right?
well, yeah. But yeah, he never pushed for a paternity test. He just we came to the mutual agreement he didn't want to be involved. We had a conversation earlier this year, and he also reiterated that he didn't want to be involved, and that's okay. I didn't want to push it.
So he's not involved. So you and your husband are supporting the child?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nick, private chat. Okay, so okay, that's interesting. And I think one thing in your notes here that you had provided is that you maybe we come to no, we'll go to it now. You had said something along the lines of waiting until marriage. Now that because you had the kid, right? But when it came to having sex, you after having the kid, wanted to wait till marriage. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So your current husband, did you guys wait until marriage?
We did. Well, it's kind of hard to explain. So we were dating after I had my son. We waited a few months, and then we did start having. Can I say sex? Can I say that here?
Yeah,
we did
fine.
start having sex, and then there was a period of time where we decided that it'd be best for us to wait until marriage. We ended up breaking up after that, and then we got back together like 6 months later, and then waited like 3 months, and then got married right after.
Wait, when you say we decided,
We mutually agreed to just wait.
mutual, so he was having sex with you,
Mm-hmm.
and then you mutually agreed?
Yeah, like I brought it up in discussion and said that.
You mean you decided that?
I came to the decision, yes, and then he agreed that it was probably
Right,
the
but
better
so he didn't want that. You wanted
Maybe
that.
not, yeah. Since I initiated it.
Can I quickly interject? I wanted to make sure that I have this right in my notes. You said you knew a week after you had slept with this guy you were pregnant?
Mm-hmm. About 8
I'm
days.
not. What's that?
About 8 days after. So when you like.
I'm not sure that that's possible.
Yeah. So how like ovulation works, the earliest you can check after ovulation is 6 to 9 days. Is how long implantation occurs. So it can take say I ovulated right. 7 days later, implantation occurs. The next day, HCG, the pregnancy hormone, can start releasing. And pregnancy tests detect little as 6 milliliters of HCG, so you can test very, very early.
I thought HCG was not something which was released until 2 weeks after the pregnancy.
No, HCG is released after implantation.
Okay, well, I mean, I'll double check my information here, but I thought that it took at least 2 weeks for you to determine that you were pregnant after conception.
So they recommend you wait 2 weeks after ovulation because by 2 weeks you would be 4 weeks pregnant. And at 4 weeks pregnant, your HCG would be at least at like 400 to 500 milliliters, which is very detectable on a pregnancy test. Anywhere from like 6 to 9 days DPO, which is like days past ovulation, your HCG would be anywhere from as low as 6 milliliters to say like 30 milliliters, and it would just show as a faint line. So that's why they say wait 2 weeks, because that's when the line would be a definitive yes or no.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, I'll double check. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but
No, you're good.
I've never actually heard of. I didn't even know that a woman could know within 8 days after conception that she was pregnant. I thought that it took a bit longer than that.
8 days after ovulation. So conception, ovulation are different.
Yeah, but you said you knew 8 days later.
Yeah, 8 days because I was ovulating that weekend. That's why.
Okay.
Yeah, if that makes sense.
So in your notes, you said, does not do casual hookups. You've been celibate until marriage. After becoming a single mom, I've had to rewire all my standards. Around the time I met my child's father, I didn't have standards at all. You were okay with hooking up with whoever, no thoughts behind it.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say whoever. Is that what I said?
In some of your older notes. So the timeline's a little interesting. So you said that you mutually decided with your now husband to wait, but you guys were hooking up, but then you stopped. You broke up. Was the breakup precipitated by the change in sexual access, I guess you could say?
No, the breakup was related to something else. It wasn't.
How soon after the change in your desire to have sex with your now husband did the breakup occur?
Actually, very soon. Yeah, pretty soon. We broke up like maybe a week. We broke up like 3 weeks after that conversation.
But you're saying it's something else that precipitated the breakup?
Yeah. I don't know. I guess it would be related to that, but we were just arguing a bit more, so I don't know.
But now, when it came to the withholding of the sex or the change up when it came to you wanting to have sex until you're married, was that because of the arguing or just for your own, that like you had your own values?
Oh, well, yeah. So because the reason I wanted to start waiting until marriage was I had found Christ at that point, and I felt like it was the more virtuous thing to just start waiting and to be more disciplined. That was one of my bigger struggles, so I wanted to challenge myself on that and staying celibate. If that makes sense.
And so, okay.
What? What?
It's just, you guys were arguing a lot. You were previously in a sexual relationship with your boyfriend at the time. You then found God and then had a change up when it came to your willingness to have sex with your boyfriend. I mean, I'm not totally, so is he religious?
Yeah.
Did he only become religious after you started withholding sex from him?
No. No, he was already religious before I became religious.
Well, it seems you had a
He just
stronger...
wasn't more, yeah.
Well, he had no objections to premarital sex, whereas you did.
Yeah. I guess it was just different, like different discerning thoughts, different convictions, I guess. It was, I think for me, it was something I had a more personal conviction
I'm
with.
just curious if your husband started withholding sex from you now, do you think that would lead to arguments?
Yeah, I'm sure, yeah. I wouldn't deny that.
Well,
And
is
it
it
would
then
be the
safe?
same
Is it
vice
safe to
versa.
say that that's what precipitated the initial breakup?
Yeah, I think that's safe to
Okay.
assume, sure. I'm not denying that that's like a possible reason why we started arguing more and maybe having more like conflicts.
And did you date anybody else in that time period?
I talked to one person, but we never dated.
Okay. Well, I'm sure we can get back to that a little bit. It's certainly interesting. Yeah, we'll come back to it later. Your relationship status?
I've been in a relationship for about 3 months with my girlfriend, but we've been talking for like a year and a half. So kind of weird.
Wait, sorry. You've been a year and a half. You've been dating?
We've been like kind of basically dating for a year and a half, but only officially for 3 months.
Okay, well, I'll say 3. Longest relationship?
The longest I've been in about
Yeah.
8 months.
And are you bi, lesbian?
Bye.
Bi. Okay. You've dated men before?
I have.
The 8-month one, was that with a man or?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. 8-month with the guy?
Yes.
And how did you meet your current girlfriend?
Tinder.
Tinder, okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right, what about you?
I'm single, dating, I guess.
Dating? What does that mean?
I'm not in a relationship. I'm talking to people.
How many people?
Well, I'm very careful who I share my body with. So that's like talking and flirting and stuff is like one thing, and sharing my body with somebody is a different thing. So, I am going to leave it at that.
Well, that's fine. How many people are you not sharing your body with then?
How many people am I not sharing my body with? Billions.
Well, that you're talking to, anyways.
A lot. I was on a dating app, but in Texas because I just don't like California guys. So I was going out there and flying out there quite often to, like, I dated some guys for a couple months actually. Had some strange experiences. I thought I was gonna like get married to a couple of them. I have a lot of family and friends out there, so I
In
was
Texas?
yeah.
Okay. How long have you been single for?
From my last real relationship, I would say that 2022. Yeah, so 2 years.
And you were married, right?
I was not married, and that's not the one I'm talking about. I was in a relationship with the father of my kids. I have 3 kids with.
And that ended 2
one
years
man.
ago?
No, that was just a 2-year relationship that I had. I've been
Okay.
split up from the father of my kids for 8 years. We were together from me being 18 to 30, so for 12 years.
But not married, correct?
Engaged for 12 years.
Okay. And he's the father, you have 3 kids?
Yes.
He's the father of all 3?
Yes.
Okay. And ever married?
Never married,
Never
but
married.
I've been engaged.
Okay, gotcha. And when did you have your kids?
I was 20 when I had our first daughter,
Okay.
and then I was 24, I think, or 23
Uh-huh.
when I had so long ago when I had my second one, and 27 with our third,
Gotcha.
which is a boy.
How old's your eldest daughter?
She's 17. She just graduated high school. She's
Okay.
a college student now.
All right, cool. What about you?
I'm single.
How long have you been single?
I would say like 3-4 years now. Yeah.
Longest relationship?
3-4 years. Longest relationship was probably like 2 years.
2 years, okay.
Yeah.
You've been single for 3 to 4 years.
Yeah.
So you've been celibate for 3 to 4 years.
I've been single For 3 to 4 years.
Are there any guys in the picture currently?
Why are you laughing so hard? Yes, I am. Yes, I am dating.
Okay. So what's the nature of your dating?
It all just comes with like feeling, getting to know the person. I think that like I've had stages where like I wild out and like don't get me wrong, like I've had like one night stands and stuff, but it comes to a point of like not doing that anymore. So I actually downloaded a dating app because my friend told me that I should. Because you won't find
We'll react to your app a little bit later. Okay. How long have you been on the dating app for?
like 2 weeks.
Is your first time ever on a dating app?
I've been on Tinder before.
Okay. So is there a guy currently in the picture then?
No.
I thought you were dating.
I went on so I went on one date and then I went on a date with a girl.
Oh, okay. So are you bi?
No, I only went on the date to see what like the stimulation would be, or
Sorry,
if
the what?
Stimulation.
The stimulation?
Like would I be stimulated?
Okay, sure. Okay.
You know, you never know until you find out.
Were
it
you
was
stimulated?
Very cool. It was. I was a little curious. You know,
Yeah.
I wouldn't like. I've like messed with girls before.
What does that mean?
I've had threesomes. Threesomes.
Like 2 girls, 1 guy?
Yes.
3 girls?
2 girls, 1 guy.
Okay. All right. But like, have you been on dates with girls before?
No, and like a majority of my friends are actually like lesbian. Can I say that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool.
That's fine. The majority of your friends are lesbians.
Yes. Crazy.
Okay.
Let's be honest, huh?
All right. And so,
I
were
know.
you stimulated?
I was like, you know what? They look like they're having a blast. I just want to maybe like dibble and dabble, get in the water.
So
I
did
put
you
my
guys
foot
hook
in.
up?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
Kiss?
I've kissed
A girl?
I've
And you liked
kissed
it?
some of my friends. I kissed a
Okay.
girl. And I'm like, yeah.
All right. And so there's no guys in the picture. No guys. There's not one guy.
Well, you look disappointed.
Are you disappointed? Do you want to take me on a date? I'm kidding. No. Then I think that like I've gone on a date and I felt like it wasn't really there. There's guys that I've been texting consecutively, so I would like not to the point of conversation to be like this is a thing.
Yeah.
Like we just went on dates and stuff. Like let's text, but it's not going to be like.
Sure. What's the? Do you have a roster currently?
No, actually, that's why I got on the dating app because I felt like I didn't have enough like hoes.
So you want more hoes?
I just want to be entertained or stimulated, I guess.
You want to be entertained or stimulated?
Yeah. Both.
Okay. What's the difference between being entertained and stimulated?
Entertainment comes with like something that could be intriguing, or entertainment can just be like talking. I wasn't really like talking to anybody, so I felt like it was like I need to open up my doors to like meeting new people, I guess, and that was like the easier access point, especially now in like the generation.
Question for the entire panel on the entertainment thing. How important is it to you to be entertained by your significant other, whether man or woman? Is that important?
Intellectually stimulated?
No, entertained.
Entertained,
specific.
like they dance for you, like they dance. What do you mean?
Well, they could be, perhaps they're funny.
Yeah,
That could
that's
be
really important.
entertaining.
100%.
They're conversationalists.
Yeah, conversational.
Conversationalists. They have good banter.
Yeah, it's
they've
super
got the
important.
Riz, whatever.
I'd say that's like a 10 of importance.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Important?
Yeah.
If a guy can't entertain you, is it a no-go?
I'm still stuck on like the definition of like how we're defining entertaining in this context. Like, what do you
How
mean?
about you're not bored?
Um,
Actually, that's not fair.
Yeah,
That's not fair. You're entertained. I don't know.
It holds your attention, something that you want to look at, something that you want to see, something that you want to be around, because it occupies your mind.
That's a perfect.
I would say yes and no. I would say like it's not like a total loss if a guy, like if I were single and this guy wasn't like totally entertaining me. I wouldn't say it's like an immediate no.
Okay.
I feel like for a relationship, it should be entertained, not just like stagnant. Like, sitting there.
You should be entertained. Like, is it
Like I would say it's important in a relationship. If you're just talking to somebody, maybe not as much.
okay?
What was the question again?
How important is
Yeah,
being entertained?
Yeah, it's super important. It's a 10. I think like you can be just a hot guy
Mhm.
that's boring or dumb, and girls can sometimes be just as shallow as guys and just go after a guy because they're hot. And that goes both ways.
Sure.
If you're boring, I think that's kind of a deal breaker. Well,
Deal
not like
breaker.
boring, but like not entertaining.
Not
Because
entertaining.
like I've talked to guys who are like, they do like 80 million different things, and it's super fun to like get to know like different experiences, getting to go do something new that you haven't done before. And if a guy does the same thing as you do or does less, it's kind of like, okay, where's the fun in that? Like I want to go learn. I'm a
Fun.
learner.
Okay.
I like
all
learning.
right.
I've been told I have ADHD, so I need to be entertained.
Okay.
I like entertainment, yes.
Maddie?
Yeah, but I can be really easily entertained, so.
Also true.
I wonder how much component of this, I mean, obviously society's changed significantly, but I mean, like, there's Netflix, HBO. Can't you just be entertained? You're already, like, you know, you got TikTok, attention span, 10 seconds. For all of human history, there was a complete lack of entertainment. And now, not only do women demand entertainment from media, but also we as men are
Dylan Joe donated $200. Is it fair for your chick to have trust issues with you even if you're innocent and show no signs of being unfaithful? Andrew, you're a fucking beast the way you unapologetically preach the truth.
Yo, thank you, Dylan. Appreciate it. Is it fair for your chick to have trust issues with you, even if you're innocent? We'll come back to that, Dylan. I'll pull that one back up so I can get through all this. Just interesting. So going back to it, it's just interesting to me, like, why do y'all look for men to be your entertainment?
Wait,
when
hold
you
on.
guys are never, like, providing
it goes
the
back. It
entertainment?
goes both ways. I am very entertaining in my relationships.
Okay.
I keep them laughing. I suggest fun things to do. I'm super outdoorsy. I take them to really
Like
cool
brunch.
places. No, like go hike and go in a cave and go in a waterfall, lay out in the sun in the mountains, like skydiving. It goes both ways. I would never demand
fucking
something
that.
I'm not willing to also put
Who's
forward.
that comedian? I think it's Bill Burr, and he says something along the lines of, you know, us men, we have very busy lives. We just kind of want to relax on the weekends. And if you're dating, you just get your weekend filled up with stuff. Oh, let's do brunch. You know?
I never go to brunch.
Can't we just? I'm tired.
Brunch is
You don't
fun.
want to eat
I
or
don't know. I think it's a
something?
balance,
Like,
though.
you don't
If
want to eat?
Yeah.
like,
Eating
you
is so
know, I
simple.
don't know. You want like
It's what
half-
you like and
Yeah,
what
it's like,
your partner
you don't
likes
need to be
and
like
doing
a
things that
clown
you
all the
like.
time, but
Yeah.
you want like
Some people like boring though. Like, don't
Yeah.
get me wrong. There's
You
no
have
such
to.
like. There can be entertainment. And there can also be people that are just okay with being boring. To
Yeah.
each his own. But like, I feel like personally it comes on like perspective. Like, hey, you know, I like to be entertained. I'm pretty sure if you like to be entertained, that's
Yeah.
probably why we get along together. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
of
Like,
course.
do you like to be entertained or do you like boring?
I like boring. Give me boring. Give me boring.
I think it's a matter of like if this person isn't able to entertain you consistently, is it a deal breaker, or are you okay with like some I don't know if stagnant's the right word, but like are you
Comfortable
okay with-
silences.
Yeah, like just coexisting.
Like
Just,
that comes to
chilling out.
sacrifices and stuff too. Like, hey, okay, like they can do a balance of like maybe they can like, okay, I'm hearing you out. Maybe you're not so much entertaining on this part, but like we can figure it out together. And that's something like you said. Like, is that a deal breaker for you? For me,
Yeah.
it's not a deal breaker, but I would like for it to be entertaining.
I get you.
But it's not gonna be like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna date you because you're not entertaining. Like, no, I can be boring too. Like, we
Yeah.
don't have to go to brunch.
No brunch.
No brunch.
Brunch is
Just
off.
lunch.
Yeah.
balance. I love that balance.
I guess, at least from my perspective, I'm not looking to a woman to like spike my like excitement level.
Stimulated?
Really?
Yeah, like in terms of like you being like some super banter or really funny, I don't look for that in
So as
a
long as she's
woman.
like attractive, that stimulates you.
Well, you can. There's a lot of things I care about. There's a lot of things I care about beyond looks when it comes to like your character and your personality. But your ability to entertain me is kind of irrelevant. Don't care at all.
Would you say looks is like a big thing? Like for
Yeah, sure.
when you like
it's
first meet somebody?
important.
Yeah, I think so.
But like,
too.
I'm not like in terms of what you bring to the table when it comes to your personality, your ability to make me laugh or entertain me is very low on the totem pole.
So what are your
Or
like top
totally
5
irrelevant.
things? What are your top 5 things that you look for priorities?
Sure.
in a
So I
girl?
mean, the biggest
You'd
one.
be looking for things like pretty, hot, good-looking, very attractive.
It's a wonderful
like
list.
to look at her. I would look for like those 5 qualities. I think that those are the best 5.
Those are pretty good. Yeah. I mean, I'd say the biggest thing is so bringing peace. So we actually asked this last show, and maybe Nick, you could pull up that tweet again. So, what was that? I'm trying to remember what the question was exactly, but I would rather, like, I think a lot of women would rather date a really like charismatic, entertaining guy, but it comes with constant conflict and arguing versus dating like a dull, boring guy who otherwise treats you nice and treats you well, and there's never any conflict.
No, I would rather have the latter. I honestly, I
You
hate
prefer which
conflict. The boring guy with no conflict.
Okay,
I
say
hate
so.
I hate conflict so much. I have like a fight, like a 3-fight rule. Like if we argue like 3 times, like a heated argument, like I'm done with you.
Okay.
Because there's not many reasons to argue with me. I'm pretty easygoing.
Balance. Balance.
Well, yeah, you
100%
can
balance.
have no conflict and then also have somebody who's charismatic and entertaining, I suppose. But it seems if it's one or the other, a lot of women will want the conflict plus the entertaining, charismatic guy.
I don't think it has to be one or the other. I think it can be both.
No, but in his scenario that he's been
Sure, yeah, true.
Whatever fan donated $200. I would also like to concur with Andrew's top 5 list.
Baddie, shut the
Please add a baddie to that list as well. Let Andrew cook.
All right, thank you, man.
No, that baddie doesn't make the list. No.
Yeah, I think the question that we asked last time is, would you rather be with a boring guy, but there's never any conflict arguing, or with a really entertaining, fun, interesting guy, but there's constant conflict arguing?
Boring.
Boring.
Boring, no conflict.
Which do you pick?
Can I say a balance? I feel like you
No,
have
you
to
got to
have
pick one or
balance.
the other.
I guess boring.
I like to make up, so I like a little argument.
Okay, there you go.
Boring.
I don't know. I guess boring.
Okay.
As long as it's not like, aggressive.
We'll continue with the relationship status here. What about you?
Oh, thank goodness.
Techno Trooper donated $200. How many bodies is too many bodies for a female? What is past the threshold where it is unacceptable?
How many bodies is too many bodies for a female? What is past the threshold where it is unacceptable? It depends on age, but once you know what, Techno, we're gonna have to save it for later, okay? We'll save it for later, Techno. But actually, yeah, we'll save it for later, Techno. I'll write it down. We'll get back to it because we gotta get through relationship status. Go ahead.
I'm in a relationship
Why were you like?
because I just
hesitant
got out
to-
of one and now I'm in one.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why. And I haven't really told anybody I'm in one.
Oh, okay. How long have you been in this new relationship?
Like a couple weeks.
Okay.
I was gonna say a month, and I was like, that has not been a month yet. So like a couple weeks.
Longest relationship?
2 years.
Was that the one that just ended?
No.
Okay. So,
No.
how soon after the breakup did you get into a relationship with this new guy?
4 months? 3-4 months?
3-4 months passed.
Yeah.
Between. Okay. And how long were you dating the last guy?
Like, we were talking for 6 months. We dated for 5. It
All
was
right.
very short lived.
Okay. All right. How did you meet this most recent guy?
We met at a bar in Old Town Clovis, and he came up to me. I ignored him. And then he came up to me again. I ignored him again. And then finally we started talking.
Wait, he came up to you?
Yeah.
You ignored him?
Yeah.
He came up to you. You ignored him twice?
Yeah.
Wait, so, okay, walk me through it.
So he came up to me, he's like, hi, and I said hi, and I kind of like turned my back, and he was like still talking. And then he said, he like started a conversation again, and I was like, and I answered his question, and I ignored him again. I turned back to my friends, and then he asked me again, and I was like, okay, he won't leave me alone. I'll start talking.
So, like, was it he left and came back, or he was just standing there?
Well, he was like standing there the first time, and then he walked away, and I think he came back. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to him. I was also like with my friends, and like when I go out, I'm like with my friends. I don't try to like, I don't go to bars or like go out to like meet guys. I go out there to spend time with my friends. So I didn't really pay attention.
Wait, so role play it. So pretend that's your girlfriend right there. Okay, so he just came up. He said, "Hey," then you. Okay, so.
Okay, we're at the bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, what's
We're
up?
at the bar. Hi.
I'm Josh.
Nice to meet you, Josh.
Damn. Okay. Wait, was the split? Did we miss it?
No, I got it. I just split it at the last second.
Okay. Okay. So you ignored him 2 times. Okay. So were you just not into him, or like?
Well, like, so I just got out of a relationship like before that, so I didn't know like what to do really. And so again, like I said, when I go out, I don't go out to like find a hookup or to meet other guys. I'm just there with my girlfriends and their friends, and we all just like have fun.
Yeah. Would you prefer men like approach you in person versus on social media, or?
Yeah.
So when a guy did approach you in person, you blanked him?
Basically.
Yeah.
Sorry. I feel bad, but it's okay.
Well, I suppose he was persistent and you continued dating him, but
That's true.
I mean, most guys would probably slink away after the. Right, and girls are like, oh, you should just go like try to approach girls in person, but like,
You got me.
bro, they
You're
fucking
so mean.
blank you. A girl will blank you. Hi, turn their head right away. So that's
Big
interesting.
ego.
What do you mean?
Big ego. Like if you have a good ego, don't let that like tear you down just because you get a no. Like keep it pushing.
Says the group of women who have never approached a man.
Oh, I approach men all the time. Yeah.
Usually approach
I've been
men.
rejected so many times. It's not that big of a deal.
You guys approach men
I will
at the
never
same
approach a guy. That scares
same
me.
frequency as they approach you, I'm sure. But actually, I mean, to your point, I feel like women are absolutely terrible at taking L's.
In what way?
I like laugh it off.
Like
I
women, that's why women don't approach, because you're so terrified of rejection, and also because you don't have to, because men do it predominantly. So
I mean, sometimes I feel like in the generation that we're in now, a lot of men don't go up to women because I feel like
yeah, because we don't want that. We don't want that.
Aw, called out. This is why I'm in the hot seat.
They're in a happy relationship now.
they're in a happy relationship now. Like, have you ever approached a girl and it went successful?
Sure.
There you go. So you don't have to look at it negatively. Like sometimes you get a no and you get a yeah.
Right, but I mean, most men don't want to like have to deal with that like 10 times in the night, and that's probably most guys' experience when they're trying to approach a girl.
That's true. I've seen that happen.
You know
In
what?
what
I played
way-
wingman before.
In
I'm
what
not doing
ways
that.
do you think women act negatively when they're like approaching a man and they get rejected?
In what ways?
Yeah,
What do you
like-
mean?
I've
Like you
never
said, women
seen
can't
it,
take
so I
an
don't
L.
know. Yeah.
You've
like-
never seen what? A woman be rejected?
Yeah, I mean-
Exactly.
Well, fair point. But
Yeah.
like when you say
So
they
even
can't
here's the
take an
difference
L,
though.
Yeah.
So even if I just grant to you that yes, some women sometimes, rarely, will approach men,
Yeah.
your likelihood of success is going to be way higher.
For sure.
Way higher. So
Yeah.
even then, you still don't do, most women still don't regularly approach, at least to the same degree that they'll be approached by men.
I agree with that. No,
But
I'm not
why
disagreeing
blame
with
women?
that.
Why not blame the men that
Wait, it's
allow
neither,
that?
Well, it's neither one of their fault. I think what I'm trying to clarify is like women can't handle rejection. I just don't know. I'm just trying to clarify. Like, what do you mean?
What do you mean?
I'm not trying to like challenge it. I just want to understand.
You said that women can't handle the take the L.
And then
well.
she's saying, like,
Yeah.
what are
And she
some
wants
ways
to
that
know
they
what.
don't?
Yeah, what's an example of that?
Like, what do they do? How
Like,
do
do
they
they get
act? Why do you
mad?
think
I
that?
don't know.
It's just like
I don't know.
embarrassing. You
I
feel
get rejected all the time, and it's not that big of a deal.
I think
For
that's
the
what you talk to
majority
your
of
girls
women.
about. Like,
I guess
you guys
like
have fun.
in this conversation, like yeah, there's the minority of women like you and I, like where we would approach men, right? But the majority don't. So I'm saying like I guess within these women that do approach men and react negatively, what does that look like?
True.
I don't know if that's a silly question.
No, it's a
No,
actually. It's
yeah.
interesting.
I'm just I don't know.
Well, it's not so much, I'm not really so concerned about their reaction as to perhaps one of the, well, I mean, there's a couple reasons why women don't approach at the same frequency as men. First off, you don't have to.
Yeah.
Like if a guy never takes initiative, most men, if they'll never take initiative, they'll never find somebody. Whereas women, you can wait for men to come to you and you'll find somebody that way. Most men, that's not an option for.
Yeah.
Most men, they have to be very proactive. Secondly, I would say that, well, I think that's the primary thing is just like, you don't really have to do the approaching.
Yeah, I agree with that. I
So-
was just asking about the.
But
I
it's
don't know.
nice.
I was just
I think it's nice. I approach men because I think men don't get complimented enough at the same frequency as women. So I think that like it feels good to make like a man feel nice and wanted, and I don't think they get that feeling very often.
That's nice.
I will never approach a man.
I don't mind it.
But like, was he being creepy or rude?
Well, I think all men are creepy. Like, no offense to men. Like,
Not gonna lie, in that area. Too,
because yeah, it's a bar scene too. And my parents
What
always
area?
the bar scene.
Oh.
No, just like
You mean
Fresno,
where it's-
Yeah, Fresno's kind of sketchy.
It is pretty.
It's a little sketchy. No offense to my hometown.
Yeah, no
but
offense.
Okay. Wait, so all men are creepy?
not all men. Most men are creepy.
Most men are creepy.
I see in my DMs and like there's like these married men that are in my DMs or like old guys in my DMs. I'm like, I don't think your wife knows about this. But
Wait,
if you're
let's,
at the bar,
let's differentiate here. So there's the married men who are DMing you. That's obviously objectionable, I suppose. But you said old men. Are they single?
I don't know. I don't try to stalk them that much.
When you say old men, what do you mean? Because you're 21. What's
60s.
old? Oh, okay. I mean,
Yeah. Sorry, mom and dad.
okay. But I mean, it is just kind of like. So you're saying your boyfriend, your now boyfriend, was a creeper?
I didn't say he was a creeper.
You said all men are creepy. But so, okay, I asked you a question.
He's
You didn't-
watching this. He's gonna be like,
Right.
really, Lauren? He's gonna call me out.
Yeah, but so the question
probably.
was
Ex-boyfriend now.
the question was not your assessment of all men, but I asked just how was your boyfriend when he approached you? Was he creepy or rude?
No, he wasn't creepy or rude.
Okay.
I just don't think I was in the headspace to like talk to anybody.
Okay.
So I
Sure.
think that's why I ignored it.
Well, I mean, you don't owe anybody a conversation, but I mean,
Wait, you guys met in person, right?
Yeah.
So did you guys like exchange numbers that night
Yeah.
or something, and then he just kept texting you?
okay, all right. What about you? Relationship status?
Single.
Single. Okay, how long have you been single for?
8 months.
All right, longest relationship?
1 year.
1 year. All right. No guys in the picture currently?
No guys.
No guys?
No guys. I'm trying to date, but
Sure.
men are.
Men or what?
They're not creepy. I don't think men are creepy. I would disagree with that. I feel like you think creepy guys are probably like the ugly ones or unattractive, I should say. But like I was like telling my
That's a good
friend, like
point.
if a hot guy like comes up to us and like compliments us, it's like oh my god. But if an ugly guy comes up to and like tries like
Does
to
the
flirt,
same
same
thing?
thing,
Same thing?
we're just like oh my god, dude. Because she was like the other day, she was like oh my
It's
god,
true.
he like walked up, this guy's following us, and I'm like, but if he was hot, trust me, you would have been all about it.
I mean, it's an actually really good point. The exact same behavior will fall into desired or like undesired based on the attractiveness of the man. Obviously, there's some conduct and behavior that's unacceptable regardless, but
What Andrew said, hot, good looking.
yeah.
all of his
All of your five. Yeah.
It also goes though, like when girls are just nice to a guy, sometimes they misinterpret that as us flirting with them, and then it's like they just don't know when to quit. Like, hey, I was just being polite. Like now, like stop bothering me.
That's so true.
Doesn't mean that I.
you just
Yeah.
Wait, didn't you say you'd go up to guys just to give them a compliment?
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
You're
No,
and you
I
just
didn't
said
say
men
that.
never receive compliments.
What did you? What?
Didn't you say like you'll go up to a guy and just give him
I
a
will.
compliment?
Yeah,
Is it
I
a guy
will.
that you're interested in?
Sometimes. I mean, I compliment women too if I see them. Like, it doesn't have to be sexual.
What if-
I just think in general, men don't feel enough like appreciation and praise. So I just try to like, if I say like, oh wow, I really like your boots. Those are nice boots. Or you really play pool. Well, I don't know. It doesn't, I'm being just nice. That's cool. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like if you're a customer service worker and a guy, you're like, be nice because you're just, that's your job. And then they like want your number. And then it's like, and it just makes it uncomfortable.
I think it's hard when you have like a friendly personality and you're just like a warm person.
Yeah.
I feel like that's taken as like, oh,
yeah.
ooh.